на самом деле. И я прям кайфую, ебать, я в нее играл, мне было 14 лет на первой Соньке. Или 13, или 14. 14, наверное. 13, нет, 13. Короче, пиздец давно.
Here he comes.
Лякая сушечка.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. Their sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body.
Тупо, блять, отравлено
But he was
тело.
a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
Тупо дроны в самолетах. Нихуя. Нихуя, бля.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
Shithole.
If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here.
Воняет.
We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back.
Псы заебали.
When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Rescue. Спасение. Я буду переводить. Я англичанин.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Понял, что это я.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support.
Yes, sir.
Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Everyone. Так, сейчас надо включить этот MSI Afterburner, чтобы смотреть FPS и вообще там все, что есть. Блять. Ну, где-то Afterburner. Не понял. Я же разрешил, нет? А, вот он, все. Свернуть. О, заработало. Afterburner. Let's go. Мне это больше всех нравится. Всякое дело. А как открыть? Нихуя не понимаю, как открыть. Пошли нахуй. У меня и так нормальный самолетик. Сейчас возьму пятый поколений. Земля, воздух, земля, все правильно. Сюда его.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Понял, молчу нахуй.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
Понял.
Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Ебать, а как мне тут пролететь? Мне тут, блядь. Как мне тут пролететь? Нихуя не вижу, выше надо. Пошел. Ебать, левый руль. Ебать. Это что за миссия такая? Какая опасная, да.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Mage 2's in the clouds.
Лево руля.
You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point.
Лево руля.
Good job, but stay focused.
Caution, pull up. Caution, caution.
Are we under attack? No change.
Caution, pull up.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're
Разделиться.
watching over you.
Право руля я вот смогу. Блять, очень тонко я смогу. Я смогу. Все левее зайти. Определение
Good
на...
progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
Ебать-то урод.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
No change.
Harling is still the president in my eyes.
Situation report.
Полетели право-лево.
Built a
Все
space
полетели
elevator and
на...
launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he
Бля,
remained a
вот
humble
она эта
hero.
хуйня, ебать.
I'll do my best to
Космо...
save you. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Как его там, блядь? Вот тут я могу повернуть к стану. Не, хуйня, лучше
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
без риска. Уже все так полетел, нахуй, заново впадлу, хочется уже повоевать. По 2500 ебать на скоростях.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Caution, caution.
Order an increased alert.
Надо
Confirm the
притормозить,
situation.
надо притормозить.
Situation normal. Nothing here.
Ох,
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
сюда, вот сюда нам надо. Ой-ой.
Caution.
Заходим. Где там ПВОшная вафля, блядь?
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Чё меня трясет всё?
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
Притормозить.
Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Locked.
Понял, меня эта хуйня охуенная. Заряжается только мне надо помедленнее лететь.
Target is down. Page 2, target destroyed.
Пошла. Пошла.
AA gun down. Mage 2, target down. Missile away.
Trigger. Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Пошла.
Gargoyle
Squadron, stay
focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Промах, ёбаный рот, как промахнулся?
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Сука. Так, это хуйня.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
На-на. На-на. Я не промажу, правильно? Да.
Target destroyed.
Опа, ракета.
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Page 2. Rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Page 2. Walking. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger.
Понятно, река.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. Their container-launched
Противника.
UAVs.
Ой-ой-ой, из контейнера. Понеслась.
Up to me on 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
Понял.
It's been a long journey.
Так точно, бля.
Stretch.
Как
Guardrail will stand by
говорится.
near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin. Heading over to the
Тем Q. Ай, кто знает, тут, блядь, поймет, да. Тем Q осуждаю хуйню. Пиздец, они будут летать над этими своими хуйнями, что ли, я так понимаю. Ну нахуй.
Shotgun flares are running low.
Ёбаный рот, надо убивать.
This is Mage 1. I'm spiked. Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold
Да
position!
заебало, бля.
We're cut off!
Все, погнали.
Fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Take him
Ёбаный
ahead!
рот. Меня, сука.
Coming rocket!
Чё, гнида? Да ты чё, как ты так
Sea
летаешь,
Goblin,
сука?
all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
А, гнида тупая.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Shit! Rocket!
Damn. That's about half. Bump up the rest.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Где еще эти говнари? Вот он, нахуй.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
We found an official transport craft. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do. 3 remain.
Хорош, где еще 3?
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is
You
Mother Goose
ебаный
1.
хуй.
I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with.
Хорош. И последний говнарь.
UAV confirmed down.
Где он, где он? Ебать, он там ребят хуярит. А, нет, нормально.
Oh yeah, all right. Okay, part 2.
All UAVs have been
Разобрался.
splashed.
Дура.
All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe.
Mother Goose One.
Mage Squadron,
пошел.
Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar.
Блядь.
220.
Пизда.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101,
What?
forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Fox 2.
Где ты, сука?
Stall warning.
Roger. Setting UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Missile evaded.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chosen to lead over justice. Courses have already changed.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Someone's on the lighthouse. I mean, the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal?
Trigger, can't let you have all the glory.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency. It's gonna be on my tail.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble,
3
babble,
minutes
babble.
remaining.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Баек разъебали.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Что, долбоебы, что ли?
Don't worry about that.
Мамку гуся ебут.
I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Блять, пизда, Mother
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Lock acquired. Many are in those clouds.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a
Блин,
job
я
to do, so let's do
разъебал
it.
же их.
Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
Вот там пизда.
UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Mother Goose. Опа, вот эта хуйня идут.
Mage 2 locked. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
You're upset.
Сука, убили? Убили. Да.
my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Гусюху
Where'd the
уебали.
missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG.
Ох,
Friendly missile hit
сука.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger?
Ебать, сейчас будем с ними рамсить.
Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake. Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Ебать, я? Это я? Я сбил. Вы чё, охуели?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed.
Пизда.
Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry.
Вы чё,
There will
охуели?
most probably be a court-martial.
Вы чё, охуели, блядь? Я тут, блядь, спасаю всех, нахуй. Так, это я пролетел, тут пролетел. Типа я так долго летел. Короче, блядь. Какая-то хуета. 2005. Следующее задание, естественно. Опа, это Чика же ремонтирует самолет.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base.
Ох,
With all the
ебать.
fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us.
Долбоёбы.
Lucia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had.
О, это нравится.
A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass.
Счастный
He
дурак.
died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right?
Батя осудила тупо.
There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here.
Короче, все из-за него.
Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
Вот он.
He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base.
The fuck?
This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many will lose. Better than solitary. Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Немножко непонятно, если их бомбят, нахуй как они могут взлететь. Ну да ладно. 29-ки, 95-ки. Вы получили новый самолет МиГ-21 F-101C. Ого. Нашел. Короче, все не открыто опять. А что открыто? А, вот так, да? Да. Вот мы, например, открываем. По идее так. Надо что-то открыть. Ля, какая старая хламина. 140. Вот, да, вот так. Чик. Опачки. Открываем. Да. Опачки. Открываем. Ой-ой-ой. От обледенения. Это надо, дедушки. Музыка громкая такая. Текущие. Понял, не хватает. Тоже не хватает. Ну вот, я открыл хоть что-то. Хоть что я открыл, получается. С4 или какой? Малышок. Ля какой-то. А, это мой собранный, да? А, это без оружия. Это с оружием. Бля, вот на этих ботах я даже летать не хочу. Хуета какая-то имбалансная. ADFX. Dark Star. Вот это что, блять. Маневренность 0. Защита. Ну это когда в космос. Вот это охуенная хуйбала огромная, блять. Всякого говна навалено. И крылья у него сворачивается бомба. Том Хэт, блять. Вот его возьму. А что мне там надо уничтожить, блядь? Инструктаж. А, тут один самолет, и все, пропустить. Помню. Помню самолеты. Не, ну тогда можно взять вот эту дурочку. ТГМскую, Топган Маверик. О, сука. Дальность. Вот это вообще. Вот этих я им напихаю сейчас. Подожди. Элементы. Сюда. Ля, какая красота. Сильная, ибо маневренность вообще ебанулась.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Proceed with your mission now. Няу. Все, покажу, как крылья складываются. Ебать, играл, блядь, 300 лет назад, а до сих пор не помню. Что у него складываются крылья. Сука.
Spare, champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders. Go to hell.
Иди к черту.
For takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll be
Хуя
decided
себе.
in the skies. Touche.
Trigger your
вот и
call sign
моё.
is Spare 15.
Красивое.
Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it back,
When you land your ass,
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
О, ля-ля-ля, о, крылья.
So, no missiles
Чик,
again. The
чик.
FPS is locked.
Чик.
You're good.
Чик.
Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Погнали, ребятки.
Here
Что за
comes
хуйня?
Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Алло,
Settle
вы чё,
down.
полный?
Excited to have another murderer with you? This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Да, блядь, что за хуйня? Стрелять можно, блядь? Я не могу стрелять.
I really couldn't give a shit.
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake.
На,
Can't the enemy
нахуй.
see that?
Спер
Spare 15 is out of commission.
Камикадзе, нахуй. Сука, я его подбил. Не сказали подбить, я подбил, блядь. Ладно, ладно, долбоёб. Заново
So,
такой
no
хуйню.
missiles again. The FCS
Так,
is
что ж,
locked.
снова нет ракет. Система... Да, понятно, нас
Let's make this more
заблокировали.
interesting.
Суки.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Без надзора, вот суки.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Always in the know, aren't you?
Две ракеты между глаз, говорит, садил.
Life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
Блин, надо, блядь.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
23, this is School 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us. School Squadron, get into formation.
Fight, you coward.
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
Bandit sighted. There's a juicy target.
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Опа, можно разъебать. Суки, держитесь, блядь. Ну, сука, держитесь!
This is the P.
Понеслась на нахуй. Поприветствую, вот эту ракету. Нормально, блядь. Сушка в ахуе. Сейчас мы поговорим с вами как надо. Давай. Готово, дура. Ну вот еще сзади паренек, вот тут, да, вот он. На. Готов, дурачок. Вижу, ребята, вижу. Тушки.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Готов, нахуй.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Ебать, я их разъебал просто в хлам.
Wow, look at Trigger go.
Без шансов. Куда ты, тушечка? Просто разъебываю. Кайф!
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again.
Only because kills are self-reported. This is decent what he's famous for.
I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer. Multiple
Ебать,
bandits inbound.
летят.
They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer.
Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again!
We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. I should have put it all on Trigger.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped.
Бля, музыка жесть какая-то. Нихуя. Лютая. Блять, тут хоть что настроишь. Музыка.
Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
Эпоха
I don't know what her problem is. I think she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
What the hell am I doing? Опа.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining. 3 targets remaining.
Targets remaining.
You're low on special weaponry.
Oh, yeah! Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth. 2 targets remaining.
Цели.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. The paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war. 1 bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first served.
Ну и все. И последняя цель. Которая пизда. На. Две тебе сразу. Наверняка, блядь. Хорош.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Yeah, hell yeah. Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Ammunition
Just checking.
0. Ammunition 0.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 3,000 meters. Bank left.
Я вообще нихуя не вижу, алло.
Lower your nose. You're too high.
А, вот она, блядь. Вот она,
1,500 meters.
да.
guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Опачки.
At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
Хорошо, хорошо.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woo-hoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once it's back. If he makes it back, can you land your ass?
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15, take off confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go. You're without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer.
He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Always in the know, aren't you?
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
23, this is School 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Formation.
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
They decided. There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me? Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Done by now.
After rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first
Tell
kill
us that from
trigger?
the starts.
This is the peak burst.
If count's going
I
forward,
decide
so am
when
I.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Missile cruising evading.
Hit on target, confirmed.
Bandit acquired. Locked on. Go forward. Check next.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Fox 2. We're losing escort. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're running this guys.
Короче, неплохо.
Did I say you could take down the enemy?
Throw
Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Ебать, в одиночку нас, вы чё, суки? Один или несколько позывных, кайф. Позывные есть же есть. Это, наверное, для Сти.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, The kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A.
Хуя
Shalaji.
себе.
When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Long, long day. On Long Johnson. Come on. Let's fly.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention.
Да опять что ли?
First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Терки 2. Терки 8. Ебать. хватит никаких ракет. Бомба, блядь. Хреновый из меня бомбардировщик, ну похуй, что делать. Топ Ган, это что это у него внизу такое? Большое. Самолет мне нравится, красивый. Что это такое, стоп-ган? Ракета какая-то. Странно. Непонятно. О, кстати, как заряжаются ракеты? Просто появляются. Поинт. Охуенно. Реалистично. Ну, конечно, 120 ракет не реалистично. Так.
Three locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours.
Хорошо,
If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Трак, хуйня. Танки, говно. О, ган. Вот это надо. Там ойл. Вот два агана. И бушим по вот этому гану, блять, сначала нахуй.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. What are the odds of you getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
This bastard wants a piece of me.
Bandit invaded attack. Trying again.
I have 2 orders for you. Stop wasting ammo and shut the hell up. Spare 15 locked on.
Бля.
15 is out of commission.
Не, бомба говно. Мне бомба не нравится. Ракеты нравятся, бомба не нравится. Завершить задание. Нахуй. Не, продолжить. В смысле продолжить? А, ну все, пропустить. Вау. Дай-ка чипсы. Чипсики. Не достаю. Так.
Your mission is to atone for your...
Нравится.
Takeoff preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Squadron, ready to answer your interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
To be honest here, regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base and fly off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Get them up there. They're too chicken shit to come closer.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Don't hog all the kills, man.
Locked on target. Spare 15, enemy's got a lock. A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
I've got you. Come to Papa.
That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Хрена себе. Хуета.
I have 2 orders for you. Stop wasting ammo and shut the hell up.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Trigger, rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do. Target down.
We're taking fire, but I can fly.
Damn, missed again.
Hey, gun down. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. You're moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Are you so proud of that, full band?
Это дедушке нравится, блядь. Что думаете? Напугаете, блин, пулеметиками своим запасом.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Locked on. This one is mine.
Tank eliminated. This bastard wants a piece of me. Tabloid, missile with your name on it.
This base uses its surroundings.
You're good.
Spare 15, missile, evade!
Vehicle down. Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Hostile has a lock, need help!
Missile in the air! Heads up!
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. It's just one after another. If that was the plan all along or something.
Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. So it's prepare and plan long as we're done. Do they already know the next strategy?
Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy
9% против
get in on this too, man, dog.
Да.
Maybe you guys need to clear heads off in solitary.
Spare 15 is down.
Пусть. Значит, 3-5